This robotic vehicle is part of a planned system that could monitor the health of industrial crops. In one of the artificial intelligence labs at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, the little robot moves slowly between two rows of sorghum, a drought and heat-tolerant plant that grows even in arid soil and can be used for production of food and biofuel. On the other side of the lab, graduate students test a robotic arm that will eventually be placed on the vehicle.
This is our second generation of the ground vehicle that we'll be using to drive up and down the roads.
Their mentor, senior systems scientist George Cantor, says along with the network of sensors and the drone for aerial observations, the system required a robotic vehicle that would be able to move between rows of plants.
We started off by taking commercially available components and putting them together to start to solve this problem. Unfortunately, the commercially available robots don't quite fit our needs, so we are designing our own custom robots in addition to that.
Growing bioenergy crops economically requires constant monitoring of their health. On industrial-sized fields, it is simply more suitable to use robots instead of humans.
We will collect visual data, so we'll look with cameras. We will also collect data with laser range scanners that collect information about the geometry of the plant. And we'll collect some multispectral data, so we'll look in non-visible radiation bands to measure plant function.
Information collected by the robotic vehicle's cameras will be analyzed by computers. That way, sorghum breeders will be able to extract data that humans cannot intuitively see themselves.
In addition, we're looking for relationships between things that are less tangible. So we want to know the relationship between the genetics of the plant and the environment and how the plant actually grows.
Carnegie Mellon researchers say that by June, the robot will be ready for testing on the experimental sorghum field at Clemson University in South Carolina. The research is funded by the U.S. Department of Energy. George Putic, VOA News, Washington.